Ah. I see weaves.
All right, so I don't see any here. So we just have to cut these two boards that way or go from the bottom.
Well, let's cut this here. Pry this off. I'll cut it on that side of, see that 2x4 there? Cut it over, yeah. Is a hand. Let's see if I don't know. Oh, I see comb.
Alright, now that we got it open, I'll smoke again.
Okay, now you wanna cut this one out?
Yeah.
I had a big crowbar in my hand this morning, and I thought, nah, I'm not gonna do that.
Here, is this one a little bigger?
I like
Too much? Okay, well, let's. Take a picture. set the bee vacuum up and start taking the comb out. Oh.
Oop.
Come take a look.
How you doing there, huh? How's it bad or?
I mean, that the color of that says that it's young,
Oh, okay.
so it hasn't been there very long. But you know, once you get it up, keep digging it out.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a board that goes up to the house like this that stops it typically.
I mean, I haven't seen anything in there.
Near you.
Me?
Yes. Very good. Thank you. I want to be fair, so you know. If they've only been here a month, probably not. The top part that you can see that's really white, that's cap honey. Some of it below that, I don't know if you can see the dots. The dots, that's the honey. Okay. Got it. It's not that heavy.
I'm building a bee vac. You'll like it.
What's
I'm building a bee vac where you vacuum them right into the hive box.
So it's not good to do it into the frames because then there's not enough space for them to bounce around. They'll bounce.
Well, but I have 2 or 3 totally empty boxes on top of that, so they'll have plenty of room to decelerate.
So the one box is usually enough for a really big hive, and then with this it has the tray on the bottom that you just pull out and then release onto your hive that you've rubber banded the comb into. So this will go on top of that, and you just pull the tray out and then they go onto their comb like normal, and then you take that box off in a day or 2.
Okay.
Or you can bang them onto there and then they come off immediately. But no need to be rough if you don't have to.
Oh.
one of these to use as a swarm trap.
Yeah, if you have a lot of them, I might take one.
Well, we bought 80 nukes this year to grow the business faster.
Yeah.
And so we have a bunch of these.
I'll just put it in the back of my truck.
If you want to open up your hive and get the frames ready to put the comb into.
I put all these.
If it's small, we'll probably just do 2 or 3 frames, but I always go ahead and rubber band them beforehand.
Or I'll put this in here just so that it wouldn't be rattling around loose in the box. And put them in the put the comb in the frames on the ladder.
We can do it up there, or we can put it in the bucket and bring it down and do it. It's probably a little safer. It's always good to be ready, because you don't want the brood to be exposed for too long.
Right.
You want to have it to finish up as quick as you can, so the brood doesn't die.
Yeah, no, my one recovery was in an owl box. And I thought I had an owl box full of bees. I just took the box down, put it in a little metal trash can, and took it home to get the bees out the next day, the next morning when the sun came up. Well, turned out the owl box was 2/3 of old owl nest. And there was just about 2 cups full of bees in there.
Nothing you can do with that.
And the comb was like wet tissue paper.
I don't know that we're gonna even need 3, but better to be prepared.
Oh.
If it's small.
Yeah, I don't know how far back that goes. It could go back a foot.
I've had them go back 8 feet.
Oh, I hope not.
When that happens, I go home and I get a hoe, and I tap a putty knife to it, and then so you scrape off the top, and then you flip it around and use the hoe
and just rake it out.
That should be.
Yeah, we don't want to step on one of those. I thought you had another bucket.
The one up there?
That's the one with the tools.
There's only a putty knife in there now.
Ah, okay.
I'm not ready for this. A job for a friend of mine on Tuesday that I canceled because I realized I wasn't feeling great, and then another job on Friday. And tomorrow I'm meeting a company that wants bees on their property for their ag exemption.
Oh, okay. Do they have ag exemption now?
I think so.
So they just want to maintain it.
It was.